You and the president have both talked about 2018 being a year of more bipartisanship. What areas do you see as ripe for bipartisanship, and have you had conversations with your Democratic counterparts, and do they share your view on that?
Well, I think one thing you can say about this year, it was pretty partisan. You know, most of the things that I mentioned, not all of them, but most of the big things I mentioned were done largely on a partisan basis. There's not much you can do on a partisan basis in the Senate at 52-48 or at 51-49, which will be the number for us next year. I don't think most of our Democratic colleagues want to do nothing. And there are areas, I think, where we can get bipartisan agreement. Let me give you a couple examples. Chairman Mike Crapo has come up with a revisitation of Dodd-Frank to give some relief to smaller financial institutions who were the sort of the collateral damage of Dodd-Frank. It had nothing, they had nothing to do with 2008. It has a lot of Democratic co-sponsors. What is it? Does anybody know, 10 or 12?
I think it was 10.
10. Well, you can do the math. That's an item I'm almost certain going to call up. We have a commitment on a bipartisan basis to address the DACA issue. And there's a working group with composed of people of widely diverse views on immigration. And I've said to them, if they can come up with an agreement that the administration is comfortable with, and this includes Senator Durbin is in the group, and people on our side who have very different points of view about it, we'll devote floor time to that in January as well. So we're going to be looking for areas of bipartisan agreement because that's the way the Senate is. There are only a few narrow exceptions, as all of you know,